Hey everyone, and welcome. Another quick video for you as I continue to work on stuff in the background. This one I expect to be real quick because this is more like a refresher. This is a low intermediate topic, but I see people messing this up a lot, and I feel like it's partly due to the fact that the game does a really bad job of telling you the nuance of how certain system mechanics work. And when I say bad job, I mean that it mostly tells you nothing, so you have to figure it out yourself or see a video or whatever. So what I wanted to talk about is tech rolling off the ground. So I'm going to use Ganryu to show this since that's who I play, so I'm more familiar with his examples, but all characters have something like what I'm about to show you. So tech rolling off the ground is the same properties, or has the same properties, so to speak, as regular tech rolling from the air. You're just doing it after getting hit on the ground. So most people instinctively know to tech roll from stuff that knocks you away, so like a down forward 3, as you can see right there. But where I see people ignoring this is from the big stuff that doesn't necessarily knock you away, so like forward 3. So you notice you can tech roll that even though it doesn't knock you away. Now I understand that this can get confusing sometimes because there are things that don't allow you to tech roll. For instance, up forward 3+4, which is the big butt stomp, doesn't let you tech roll. It is like I'm not sure what the technical name for that little ground stun is, but you're forced to sit there for a minute. But there's no downside to trying to tech roll that. You just won't get it. So at worst, you should at least be trying so that you gather that information for future reference. Now, why is something that seems so small so important? Because if you don't tech roll some of this stuff, you could be giving away free hits. So I'm going to use Ganryu's 1+2 as an example here. Now out in the open, it knocks away, kind of like down forward 3. So even if you don't tech roll, that's fine. You can still get up without him doing any more damage. But if we move things to the wall, things change drastically. So let's say I've knocked you on the ground, and this this isn't actually a good, I think, face down. That's a better, because he gets this knockdown off of down forward 2+3. But yeah, so let's say that he knocks you down at the wall. So you're in this situation right here, and let's say that I do 1+2. Now, tech roll or not, the wall prevents that long knockaway that you saw out in the open, right? Well, if you don't tech roll 1+2, let me turn the tech roll off here. If you don't tech roll this, that stomp is free. There's nothing you can do about it. If you sit there, if you lay on the ground, it hits you. If you do any kind of stand up, it hits you, even if she were face up. And let's put her on spring kick, which I believe would be the fastest attack. That still doesn't beat it. Now toe kick might. Let me see if that does. Nope, toe kick doesn't even beat it. So nothing, literally nothing will beat that if you don't tech roll, or if you don't tech roll the 1+2. So if you're not tech rolling that 1+2, then you're giving him a free stomp. And if I want to do something, if I want to try to go for a little bit bigger damage, let's see, I actually want to test this one. And I do that headbutt, so it beats the toe kick on that as well. But if I do that headbutt, that will hit you off everything except if you just sit there. So this is the only time that that'll miss. If you do anything else, then that headbutt's going to get you, and I'm going to get an extra 10 damage from what the stomp would do. But in either case, the stomp is free. Now, obviously, if you make the conscious decision to chill out on the ground, that's a perfectly legitimate decision. And to be fair, particularly with something like Ganryu's 1+2, the interaction happens quickly. So I understand, of course, that sometimes you might just miss the tech window, but I see a lot of players just taking the free hits because they don't know that you can tech roll, or they're just not trying, or whatever. And like with Ganryu's stomp, this one, that's pretty slow and easy to see coming, and he does get free follow-up hits if you don't tech roll it. Yet a lot of people don't, even veteran players. I think another thing that probably complicates the issue is that a lot of these moves are slams if you do them in the air. So if we go back to neutral here, whoops, and stand her up, and we'll actually turn on tech roll as well. So if I end with a 1+2, that can't be tech rolled if I do it in a juggle. It slams them to the ground. So, you know, the only time that you can tech roll it is if it's on the, if you're already on the ground. So, you know, I understand that it's a little confusing, but like I said, this is mostly a refresher for everyone. But I wanted to emphasize this particularly for newer players, or maybe players that don't do much labbing themselves. You know, I don't want you guys to take extra hits when you don't have to. But that's it. I just wanted to go over that because I've been seeing that a lot lately, and I finally realized, like, oh yeah, this is probably something that we should talk about, because I never hear anybody talking about this, and you see people missing this all the time. But that's all I got. So real quick before we call it an end to the video, update on the basics guide. I finished the written version, which is what I use to build the guide videos. I need to do some proofreading and some more reviewing before I actually start building the videos, because I want to make sure that I get everything that I want in them. But I'm hoping that that's not too far off. So it's going to be a big series because there's just so much to learn about this game. So expect, you know, God, who knows, maybe 10 plus videos, because I don't want to do like a 3-hour single video, but expect that in the future. But otherwise, you know, you guys know the drill. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Twitch link and such in the description below. Please consider supporting on Patreon. That support will really allow us to grow the channel and do more stuff, so any consideration for that is greatly appreciated. But with that, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you later.